If you missed the first episode in this series, here's a quick recap of the rules for my Shiny Pokedoku challenge. Rule number 1, play the daily Pokedoku puzzle at Pokedoku.com every day until a shiny Pokemon appears. The odds for it, okay, let me do that without this, okay. The odds for a shiny are 1 in 100. Rule number 2, once a shiny Pokemon appears, Pokedoku cannot be played again until that same shiny Pokemon is found and captured in a main series Pokemon game. Rule number 3, method hunts are allowed, but only once each. This means everything from Masuda method to chain fishing to SOS encounters and everything in between. I'm going to try to do full odds as much as possible. And finally, rule number 4, complete the Pokedoku Dex within 1 year. That's 1,258 Pokemon. Wow! Good luck and happy hunting. Without further ado, here's part 2 of Pokedoku shiny hunting. Okay, here we go. I have 8 minutes to complete this one, and then I'll do another one. Kanto bug. Should we just knock out the cowboy hat Caterpie? I don't even know what this is. I think it's like some YouTuber. Let's just knock it out. I don't even know if you can get this one shiny. I don't know. I'll do Cobalion. Swag. That feels so nice to be able to do a frickin' Pokedoku again, man. Machop. Cobalion. Pancham. Swag. I'm still in the process of completing this spreadsheet. Really the only things I have to do are just double check the counts on here, so the totals on here. The other thing is I never look at the spreadsheet while I'm doing the puzzle because that's fucking cheating. But at this point I've like done all this shit. I like have everything in my brain, like basically. So the only thing I have to do is edit some of these and make sure the totals are correct. I also haven't been, I went through and checked off all the normal types, but I have not gone in and checked off everything else. So probably going to be doing that tomorrow. Let's do that. Let's save it. And now it is midnight again, so we could do another one. Nice. Swag. All right, Psychic Fairy. Let's do Gardevoir. G-Max Rock. I think it's Colossal and Dreadnought. I'll do a Dreadnought. There might be a mono-type one I'm missing, which I think these are the only two, though. And Psychic Dragon. I can really only think of Latios and Latias. I'm sure there's another one. I'm almost positive there has to be another one. Oh yeah, Ultra Necrozma. Let's do Latios. I already have Latios Mega. Let's just complete that. And nice. Oh, that feels good. Just the ability to, start up again. It's very nice. Making some progress. I think I'll do a more in-depth tour, quote unquote, of this spreadsheet once I'm done with it. Maybe not, but basically this is my log page, so I'm gonna just keep track of everything that happens. So, we had our first 3 days and we got Roaring Moon, then we have our next 2, and in between I graded out because I wasn't completing any Pokedokus, I was hunting, and then completed the hunt, so anything that's shiny, I'm just gonna highlight yellow. Then I have all these tabs at the bottom with each type, so fire, normal fire, yeah, all that shit. So normal, so these are each gonna correspond to types, so each normal monotype is in this column, which is a shite ton. And all the monotypes will be here. There's not too many mono-normals except for flying. And then we have normal types by region. We have normal types by all the extra shit that could possibly be a category. So we have no evolution, first evolution, middle evolution, final evolution, mythicals, legendaries, ultra beasts, paradox, megas, Gigantamax, babies, evolved by item, evolved by trade, friendship, split evolutions, fossils, and starters. So we have that for each type, and then at the end we have, where is it? Oh, no, it's right here. I'm gonna move this, the template tab, to the front. So this is the entire Pokédex, so all the normal types, you know, in every region. This is just everything. This is sorted by region, this is sorted by type, and everything else. I haven't filled in these because I feel like it's kind of pointless to do this right this second, because like I'm not gonna like narrow anything down when I have like 20 Pokemon guessed. But I have all of these, this is actually pretty useful, like having all the mythicals laid out, having all the legendaries, Ultra Beasts, Paradox. I'm gonna find Roaring Moon. These are not sorted by number. I just threw them in there, but boom. Not too many evolved by friendships, which is why I wanted to save the Lucario earlier. Except Gloom. I guess Gloom earlier. I'm stupid. I fucking burned that one for no reason. Oh, maybe it was middle evolution. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, I burned Gloom already, but this category like never fucking comes up, so it's really not that big of a deal. And I have to get them all anyway. It's just like optimally which ones, like, you know, if I have the option between picking Clamperl or another mono water type, I'm gonna pick the other mono water type, because Clamperl will be an option for this category if it comes up and the other one won't be. So it's just optimizing. I'm just using this to like visually like tell which categories I should go for first, like which ones have more Pokemon in them and which ones have fewer. So just visualizing that. I'm excited to get this video out. It's gonna be good. I cannot believe I have so many shiny reactions from this playthrough. Yeah, I guess I'll get more into that tomorrow. I don't know if I'm even gonna write a script for it. I might just ramble, but we'll see. Okay, bye. Another day, another Doku, brother. Let's get it. Bug evolved by item. I'll just do Scizor. Cinchino. Or Chinchino or whatever. Boom. Swag. Another day, another Doku, brother. Let's do it. Sinnoh Water. Let's do Floatzel. Sinnoh Fire. Ooh, that's a rare one. Sinnoh Fire. Isn't it just like the Chimchar line and then Magmortar and Heatran? I think those are the only ones. So I guess let's do Infernape. Let me think though. I think those are the only ones. I'll check after this. Alright, no shinies. And I'll see you in the next one. Another day, another Doku, brother. Let's do it. Bro, why does the theme keep resetting every time? It pisses me off. Galar, dual type. Let's go with Cramorant. Sweet. Another day, another Doku, brother. Let's do it. No evolution line Kanto. I'll do like Ditto. Kanto Ice. Lapras. Ooh! Holy shit. I could not have gotten cooler shinies for my first two. That's crazy, bro. Wow. That's so cool. I got two amazing shinies for my first two. Wow. I still haven't even finished editing the first video. I've kind of been slacking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my 7th puzzle since finding my first shiny. The odds of a shiny in Pokedoku are 1 in 100. So I've found 2 shinies within my first 100. According to the rules of the challenge, I gotta just stop. Wow, okay, I cannot wait to start this hunt. It's gonna be in an older game. I'm probably gonna do it in Heart Gold. Isn't it a soft reset situation in Heart Gold? If so, I'm definitely doing it there. I'll have to look into it and weigh my options and see what I can do. I'm sure I can soft reset it in a different game. Not sure exactly, but yeah, sweet. Dude, that is a sick shiny. Yes, let's go, dude. Okay, sweet. Bye. Lapras can be found in most Pokemon games, but after having to play through the entirety of Scarlet version to set up my previous Roaring Moon hunt, I decided to hunt Lapras in my Heart Gold file where I had already completed the entire game and post-game. I really did not feel like playing through an entire game just to set up a hunt again, and this was a perfect opportunity for a simple full-on soft reset hunt that required like 5 minutes of setup. I just had to set the date on my DS to a Friday, surf to the end of Union Cave, save in front of Lapras, and begin. Here's some footage of the setup a few weeks into the hunt. Alright, we're back. Here we are for the hunt. I've actually done a couple thousand encounters already. I've kind of been putting off filming this little section showing off the hunt just because I've wanted to grind out some encounters, but right now I'm at 4,100, so I'm just over halfway to odds. I remember I made a comment in the first video, in the Roaring Moon video, like, oh, 10 days to get the shiny, it'll be smooth sailing from here, like that'll be towards the higher range of how long it's going to take me, but that was a short-sighted comment in hindsight, because I got the Lapras and Pokedoku on November 19th, and right now, today is December 9th, and I'm not even halfway to odds, so a lot of that is because I spent the first couple days, like I didn't even start the hunt until like a week after, because I was editing the original video and just busy with other stuff. But I've been hunting pretty consistently since then, and I've done a couple hundred encounters almost every day, and it is pretty slow going just on the single DS. We're doing it, and I'm gonna start turning up the encounters here pretty soon. I'm hoping, I don't think that this is gonna happen, but I'm really hoping I can get it before I go on vacation, which is in 10 days. I leave on the 19th. So I'm hoping I can get this before I go on vacation. That would just be pretty lit. So I'm gonna hopefully turn up the encounters this week, and I'm gonna have a little bit more free time here in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully I can get this before I go on vacation. But yeah, so we're here in Union Cave. Here we got Lapras. I didn't watch a guide to get to it. I just like looked up its location. I just spent like an hour, like over an hour looking for it. And then I realized that it only shows up on Fridays. So now whenever I hunt, I just have to change my date in the game. I'm definitely not going to film every time I hunt. I'll try and do it when I can, but I've just been like filming or not filming. I've been doing encounters while like watching TV or watching YouTube and stuff. It's been good so far, but I'm hoping to get it soon. I don't want to like have. I'd like to not have spent a month on this thing, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's just get into it. This motherfucker likes to move around too. This is encounter 4101. Not shiny. All right. Is this gonna focus? Maybe not. But with that, we are officially over odds. God damn it. Probably get to 8,200, take a break for today. Today we started at 8,000, and I want to do 1,000 encounters today. I'm going to go hard on the encounters today because I leave for vacation on Thursday. Today's Monday, so I really just want to spam encounters the next couple days and hopefully get this thing. But yeah, we're going through it. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing, and we're over odds. Hopefully, we get it soon.
Fuck.
The charge, he says, he sees it as a fake thing, no real value regarding debt control. Now, the reason why he wants to get rid of it is because he doesn't want his agenda to be undermined by any kind of obstruction that happens on his party side that the Democrats could take advantage of. There's no, get rid of it after the midterms. Let's see how that works out.
I'm also curious, Garrett, what he had to say about Elon Musk, because this suddenly momentum switch yesterday, which led Republicans to come out and defeat this, sort of began with Elon Musk on Twitter tweeting over 100.
Okay. Let's see if you can. $13,500 encounters. It's Friday, January 3rd at 12:40 a.m. So we didn't get the shiny before I went on vacation, obviously. Didn't get the shiny before the new year, obviously. My new goal is to get it before January 19th, which would be exactly 2 months since the start of the hunt. I'm really sick right now. Not really sick. I feel okay. It's just I'm on the tail end of a little bug, so my voice sounds kind of fucked up, and just have like a little runny nose. Yeah, kind of going a little bit insane at this hunt. But you know what? We move. And I have faith that we'll get it soon. But this is just a little bit annoying. Oh yeah, I also did 1,000 encounters. I don't know if I said that already. Jesus Christ, I don't even remember if I said that already, but I did 1,000 encounters today, which is fucking insane. I was just sick in bed, just watching YouTube and doing encounters. And that was the most encounters I've done in one day, or probably the most soft resets I've done in one day ever. And the most I've done for this hunt so far in one day. I honestly might do another 1,000 again tomorrow, who knows, but we'll see. Alright, I gotta fucking go to bed, dude. Jesus Christ. As evidenced by that last clip, it was at this point that this hunt began to break me a little bit. I was still as motivated as ever, but that was the problem. I was obsessed with the prospect of obtaining this sparkly purple sea monster. Once the new year rolled around, I decided to create a daily steps goal for myself. And to avoid having to get my steps outside in the frigid Midwest climate, I opted to walk laps around my basement, sometimes for hours at a time, all while listening to music, hatching my eggs on Pokemon Go, and soft resetting for Lapras. Each lap took about 25 steps, and I could get in 2 soft resets every 3 laps. There were several days I would walk over 10,000 steps just in my basement, and one extra deranged day where I walked over 20,000 steps. It honestly made the time go by way faster than it would have if I was sitting at my desk, but to potential onlookers through the window, I definitely looked like an insane person walking in circles for hours at a time playing Nintendo DS. And despite all this, Shiny Lapras was still nowhere to be found. Gorge.
This uplifting anthem is a perfect example of major. First, let's take a look at our melody. We're in the key of G major, and the opening 3 notes of the tune.
All right. And with that, we are officially 2 times over odds. It's January 10th, so it's almost, we're 9 days away from being 2 months into the hunt. This is, it's getting pretty rough, but we move on, we persevere, and we believe. Amen.
Can I tell you about my new job?
Gosh, go ahead.
I got a job inspecting truck nuts for testicular cancer.
That's funny.
Just on the side. I do it like on the weekends, but it's really easy.
Okay. $20,000. Give it up for $20,000. Woo! Oh, kill me. Nah, but for real though, I'm just mentally prepared to go 3 times over odds, which is like, 4,000 encounters away. I'm just not anticipating getting this thing anytime soon. It's broken me a little bit.
Two young defenders on the Red Wings back in, and they haven't looked out of place for the most part. On it, centering Larkin for Raymond. Raymond turns with it. Creates some space for himself. Found the time for Larkin. Back for Johansson to Edmondson. Red Wings assigned for them to change. Puck came free. Puck is loose. Edmondson moved up. The Stars with it to an open wing for Robertson. Took a high shot. Off the glass. Stays in the zone though. Ritzkovian was there for Dallas. Justin Ritzkovian, the Quebec native. Played back for Sider. Along with Bergen. Sider with a long shot. Punched away with purpose there by Ottinger. And out of play. And the Dallas Stars, as mentioned, missing some key players. That's why Wyatt Johnson's in the middle on the first line for Rope Hansen. Don't they miss him? Their leading point getter, Tyler Sagan, who knows about playoffs. Mason Marchman's been a key guy, and Joe Pavelski retired. But look at the goal percentage they are missing. And points without including Pavelski for the season. They were third in the league.
Holy shit. Okay. Ah, nuts. Okay. Okay, no live reaction, but I fucking found it. I fucking found it, dude. I was watching the Pistons game. Oh my god, dude. I'm literally shaking. My legs are shaking, bro. I'm so scared to I don't want to twist up the screen because I'm very afraid of this freezing. I've had times where, fuck, let me turn the sound off. Okay, dude, I'm just a mess right now. Holy shit. Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay. I've had times where I've been walking around. I gotta very carefully take out the stylus. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so fucking unexpected. I wasn't even looking at it. I was watching the game. And also, by the way, okay, the Lions lost 2 days ago, and yesterday I watched a fucking Red Wings game, and today I'm watching a Pistons game. I'm just, I could probably count on one hand the number of times I've just went and turned on a Pistons game or a Red Wings game. I'm just down bad. So this is, holy shit, this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna hit A, I'm gonna hit fight. That's Thunderwave. Yes. Okay, Thunderwave it. Oh my god. Okay, we are at, I'll show the fucking calculator after this, but I'm at 21,767 encounters. Oh my fucking god, I was not expecting to get this today. Holy shit. Okay, I'm just gonna bag Pokeballs. I'm gonna go with luxury ball. I think that would be cool. Oh my god. Please. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Oh, first ball. Okay. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that, dude. I wish I had gotten a live reaction, but like this has gone on for so long. I haven't even filmed most of the hunt. Like I filmed maybe like 10% of my encounters, if that. I've just been like, you know, laying in bed watching TV, obviously doing my fucking laps, my Lapras laps, which I'm gonna do a little voiceover over the B-roll that I filmed for that. But holy shit. Okay. Give a nickname. Yes. Ice Dancer. Save it. Yes. Okay, gonna zoom out. Whoops. Gonna save it again. Yes. Yes, save it. Oh my god, it's over. It's fucking over, dude. I'm going to now tilt this up. Nature guess, I'll go with, I'm not looking at the screen. Let's do like a naughty. Oh, it's brave. I have that's what my Feraligatr is too in this. It's brave. Swag. Strong-willed. Oh my god. Look at that. That looks so good, dude. One of the best shinies. Oh my god. Okay, I realized that I didn't even show it off in battle. Oh, first encounter. Alright, here we go. This is a normal Growlithe. Oh. Shiny Lapras. Holy shit, that's fucking awesome, dude. Ah, that's amazing. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, a full odds, like a pre-Gen 6 shiny, there's just something so special about it. Like, they just, like the sprites and everything, like it looks so good. Not to mention, you know, it's just more rare because of the odds. Shiny Lapras, dude. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. So I also want to show off, I'm gonna have to fly back to a city, but this is my file of Heart Gold that when I was a freshman in high school in 2013, I started a shiny badge quest, even though it wasn't like technically a badge quest because I only got 6 shinies, but I just did like I started a shiny playthrough. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this too. The sprite walking behind. What's up, bro? Ah, he's so beautiful. Let's go, dude. Look at that. So there's a thing on YouTube where people do a shiny badge quest, which basically means you play through the game, but before each badge, you have to catch a shiny Pokemon. And so you have 8 shinies by the end. And if you do one in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there's 16 gyms. So a lot of people, or some people, do the full 16 shinies, which is fucking insane. But I just wanted to do the shiny starter hunt in this game. This game, if you don't know, it has a really unique shiny starter hunt. In most games, you have to select specifically which starter you want, but in this game only, you can see if the starters are shiny before you pick them. So you kind of don't know what you're gonna get before you even start hunting it, which was really cool. And I got the one I wanted to get the most. I got Totodile. So this was my first member. I also found this piece of paper of my shinies. I'll show it off the full thing in a bit, but before I started filming just now, I looted around in my old childhood bedroom bin of stuff, and I found this document, this piece of paper that has all of my shinies, at least up to when I stopped documenting it in 2017, right before I started college. Wow, this is fucking crazy. But I got my first shiny on July 5th, 2013. It was a random shiny Zigzagoon. I was helping my little sister find Latias in the original Pokemon Sapphire, and I ran into a shiny Zigzagoon, and even though it was on her file, I still just took it because it held a lot more value to me than I'm sure it did for her. And then my shiny Pawniard, I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but I found my shiny Pawniard in Pokemon X like 6 months later. So Totodile was my fourth shiny that I ever found. It was my first full odds shiny, like 1 in 8,192 that I hunted for. And I found it after 1,236 soft resets, which is 3,708 total starters seen. So this is my trainer card. Adventure started October 26th, 2013. Man, that is almost it's over 11 years ago that I started this. That is crazy. Today is January 20th, 2025. And it's insane too, because I think these games came out in 2010. And I remember starting this file, and in my head, this was an old game. Isn't that crazy? And it was like 3 years old, maybe less than 3 years old. I don't really remember exactly, but yeah, now this game is like 15 years old, and I'm still getting mileage out of this file, which is just so fucking insane. I don't know what score means. What does that mean? But yeah, we got all the gems. Tap this to flip it. What is that? What do we got here? Hall of Fame debut, May 15th, 2022. So that's a little bit of a spoiler, so I might cut this out. Well, I mean, whatever. I've already talked about this in my first video. Totodile was my first shiny in this game. My second shiny came literally 10 days later after 638 random encounters. I got a Hoot. And I remember having to adjust the time every day because at night there's this one route where it's like 95% Hoot at night and like 5% Rattata. And I really wanted Hoot, and I got it so fast. I remember it was like right before swim practice or right before a meet, but it was February 19th, 2014. I found this shiny Hoot after 638 random encounters, which is insane. So this is my fastest full odds hunt. And then the next one, we got Diarrhea the Raticate. This was found on a route where I was hoping for Mareep or Bellsprout. I think it was like 30% Mareep, 30% Bellsprout, 30% Rattata, and then like 10% Hoppip. I think maybe Zubat was like a 5% on there. It was like a 1 in 3 chance I would get, or a 2 in 3 chance I would get either Bellsprout or Mareep, which is what I wanted. I wanted one of the two, and instead I got Rattata. And if I were doing it over again and like doing it today, I would, just be like, oh, it's an unlucky phase, just go again. But I was, it's funny, looking back, the Totodile and the Hoot Hoot came 10 days apart. This came almost 2 years to the date after Hoot Hoot. This was February 14th, 2014. Let me see if it shows. I think that date, that date that it's caught at is not accurate, because I was like changing the date a bunch, and that one's not accurate. This one is accurate. So I got this February 14th, 2016, and I found it after 20,718 random encounters, and it says on my sheet, give or take 1,000, which I don't even know, like, how could I have missed 1,000 encounters? Did I just like forget to count one day when I was doing it? I don't remember. But I take back what I said about Lapras being my second longest hunt. I thought this one was my longest. I thought this one was like 22,000 or 24,000, but it's 20,000. So that makes Lapras my longest hunt, so I could do the fucking thumbnail with me like being like, doing a thumbnail face with my longest hunt ever. This hunt broke me. I'm gonna get so many fucking views. No, I'm just kidding. It's not about the views. It's about the friends you make along the way. You know what I'm saying? But so this this is so funny. Is this just gonna be the whole video, me rambling right here? It's like a podcast. But anyways, 20,718 random encounters. I'm pretty sure I was watching like a Shady Penguin GBA Draft League format battle when I got this, and I was so fucking stoked, even though it was like the thing I wanted the least. I had a thing where I would name my HM slave Poop. Like if I have a Rattata on here that's named Poop, and it just has, Rock Smash and all that stuff. I think I have multiple poops. Yeah, I have multiple poops. Yeah, so I named this guy Diarrhea because he's a very special poop, and he's adamant, which is pretty slay. My next hunt is actually what made me like give up on this. Basically, I got these three, and I was in high school. Sun and Moon was coming out later in the year. I was playing Alpha Sapphire, and I was just putting hours into that. I was, I'm looking at my spreadsheet now. I'm like hunting a lot in other games for like boosted odds. I'm doing like a lot of Masudas to get like competitively viable shinies, which like I was obsessed with doing at the time. So I kind of gave up on this for a while. I was like not really on my full odds grind. And it stayed like that for many years. When I got to college, I kind of stopped playing Pokemon in general, at least for like long stretches of time. I think I would go back and, replay an old game here and there. Like during COVID, I definitely replayed Pokemon Sapphire, and I did a Nuzlocke for that, which a lot of the Pokemon that are from my Nuzlocke that I did over summer 2020, I transferred them to this game. And it's crazy because I got Pokerust during that too, which was like ridiculous. Flash forward to after I graduated college. It's, winter. It's the beginning of the year 2022. I just quit my job that I hated. I was like unemployed. I was like, shit, just down on my luck. I was down bad. But I was just like coasting for a while, just like kind of stuck in my apartment. I remember it was like snowing. I was living in Wisconsin. It was like hella snow on the ground. It was just depressing. So I like booted back up this game, and I was like, I'm gonna finish this hunt that I started after I got this Rattata back in 2016, and that hunt is Sudowoodo, baby. This one I did not track the encounters. I think if I had to guess, I think I wrote down like a guess, and I think I probably went over odds for this, but it wasn't more than like 1,000 or 2,000 over odds. If I had to guess, it was probably like 9,000. But this hunt was a pain in the ass because you had to like do soft resets, but then you had to mash A through the little water bottle cut scene every time. I wasn't counting encounters, I was kind of just laying in bed and watching YouTube, and I remember this is when I first discovered Hive Mind for the first time, was when I was hunting for this guy, and I found him. Like the picture on my phone of me finding this, there's like a Hive Mind video on my laptop in the background. It's kind of funny. But yeah, March 28th, 2022. I'm pretty sure that date is accurate. And this is a relaxed nature, which was like crazy. And I was like so hyped to get this. This was like I remember I got this and it just revitalized my love of shinies. And I was like, oh dude, it was such a good feeling. Cause I spent like 2 months on this thing, I think. Yep, it was March 28th. Oh, I wrote that if I had to guess how many encounters total, probably somewhere between 12,000 to 14,000. And I said I doubt I went 2 times over odds, but I was. But considering I've been at this for a couple months now, and just in the past week or two, I've hunted several hours a day, every day, I definitely got well over odds. All those Sundays watching football, all the movies and YouTube videos I've watched, all the other sports games, and even the time where I would just listen to music and hunt, all paid off. Finally, it's so beautiful. Okay, just reading my journal back. Yeah, this one was like, I was so hyped to get this and I freaked the fuck out when I found it. It was awesome. Right after this, I decided to like plan out the rest of my team. I had 2 more team members. So the first one was I wanted to do a rappel trick for a Swinub. So I got Blade. Wow, wait, did I actually find this on April 5th? Because that's like the day after I went to the Blade concert. Oh no, I went to a Blade concert on April 2nd, 2022 in Chicago. It was the best concert I've ever been to. I guess I just had Bladey on my mind, as you do, you know. Yeah, I found Shiny Swinub on April 5th after 980 encounters. So that was the other thing. I was like, 2 of my hunts in this game were, you know, well over odds. One of them was almost 3 times over odds. And then 2 of them were under 1,000. And the Totodile was pretty fast too. But yeah, this one was super fast after 980, which was actually so lit because I remember this one was really annoying because you had to do Repel Trick. And this is a game where the function where when you run out of repels and it asks you if you want to use another one, that function is not in the game. So if you run out of your repel, you have to go back to the menu and use another one, and it's so goddamn annoying. And also when you're running around with a repel and you can only find like level 26 Swinub or whatever it is, I don't remember. You know, you're running back and forth sometimes for like a minute or 2 before you find an encounter. And I remember this one was really annoying, so I was super pumped to get it so fast. It's kind of a dog shit nature, but I was hyped for this. And this guy like carried my team through the playthrough. He was definitely my strongest guy for like Elite Four and all that. My last shiny of the playthrough, I kind of wanted to reclaim one that I didn't get earlier, which was Bellsprout. So I was on this route that had, I forget the exact percentages, but it was like, I think it was like 30% Weepinbell, 10% Bellsprout, like 25% Tangela, 25% Lickitung. After, well, I don't remember how many encounters, but we got Cartier God. Cartier, is it Cartier or Cartier? I don't remember. But yeah, I'm just, you know, it's so funny, just my nicknames of Pokemon on a file I started when I was like 13 years old. And now I'm just naming it after rappers from, you know, 2020s. Cartier God's kind of old though. He was on Ice Dancer with Blade in 2018. And anyways. But yeah, I had nicknames picked out for all the ones I could get on that route, and I got Cartier God because he's got the dreads, you know. Oh no, it wasn't. It was 6,390, so it was under odds again, but it was like a more normal amount of encounters. I was watching a Tigers game. What was I watching for the Swine Up? Oh, I was watching baseball for the Swine Up too. Wait, really? Oh no, I was watching a basketball game. Why was I watching basketball? That's insane! Bro, 2 of my 7 shinies in this game, I was watching an NBA game, and I never watched the NBA. I was watching a Mavs versus Suns game. Why the fuck was I doing that? Dude, I gotta watch more NBA basketball, I guess. Yeah, but I found Shiny Tangela, and then I played through the whole game. I beat Red, I beat all the gyms, I did everything. It was so much fun, and it's crazy, like, look, May 26th, 2022, and then you go back to February 9th, 2014. It was like a crazy full circle moment. I was so happy to finish this playthrough, and it was so cool. I wish I would have documented more of it, but it was like really, really fun, and it was like just such a nostalgia trip, and just like fulfilling this destiny that I had set out when I was like a kid. And then I like went back and did it as like a 22-year-old, and now I'm 25. So yeah, this was my team. And then we just got Ice Dancer. I cannot believe it. Look at it. Oh my god, it looks amazing. Strong-willed. You love to see it. Yeah, so we got Blade, we got Cartier God, and we got Ice Dancer. Like, come on, dude. And I was fucking watching an NBA game for Ice Dancer and for Cartier God. This is insane to me. We found Roaring Moon on the 3rd day. We spent 10 days until we got it. And I remember thinking, and I said this in the video, I was like, it's gonna be smooth sailing from here, right? Nope. We went a little bit longer before we found Lapras, but we found Roaring Moon and Lapras like under odds for Pokedoku. That's gonna be wild too. I like completely fucking forgot about Pokedoku this whole time. I've just been hunting Lapras for 2 fucking months. From November 1st to November 13th was the entire Roaring Moon saga. I got Shiny Lapras on November 19th, and it's been 2 long months. It's been rough. It's not actually been rough. Like, it's fun, and I just do it when I'm, watching TV, but we got it.